daddy is black. And so, it's fucking complicated. Like, motherfucker. Because we're most of them Cherokee. As far as Indian, we got Cherokee.
My ancestors are Native American. People look at me and they're like, oh, you black. I mean, yeah, in a way.
You are, but we mixed with so much fucking shit, it pisses me off.
See what happened? You ever heard of Juneteenth?
Yes.
What is Juneteenth?
Juneteenth is for us, right?
Huh?
Juneteenth is for us, right?
Right, but what is it?
For black people.
I know it's for black people, but what does it constitute? Like,
I don't know.
What is, okay, so what they say Juneteenth is the liberation is the last day that we were abolished from slavery. So that's our independence. But really all they did was is classify natives as black people.
Now that you know the challenge.
So we have a billion people that we don't have to pay reparations to or put them on or reservations or things like that because we just classify them as natives. And the same people anyway, who's going to know the difference? And back then, no one could tell.
Either sexually or later.
Exactly. So you get somebody like me, I'm telling you I'm Native American, and I'm standing next to him, and he said, I'm Gad, he's Judah. You can't tell the difference. Even back then, they couldn't tell the difference. Because when they got here, my ancestors were here, and they brought his ancestors, and his ancestors. And they was like, yo, y'all speak the same language? And we came up, we said Shemai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Yahweh, which means hero Israel. And I was like, yo, they speak in Hebrew. Look it up. You can look it up. Christopher Columbus had a Hebrew translator on the boat with him. Because he knew where he was going, they spoke Hebrew. And when they got here, they found things written in stone in the Paleo Hebrew. They found this right here. Carved into stone.
If you're able to hold
This is the
on for
Paleo
100
Hebrew.
seconds, ladies, 85.
This is how you say my name in the Hebrew, Natazah. Natazah Yaba.
20 to play.
How do you say that?
Natazah. It means garrison or a strong force. So when you take over a city and you siege that city, you have a garrison, you have a stronghold on that city. So that's what that name translates to.
That's a rock.
This is your heritage. This is, go to your YouTube, go to Mount Zion 144K, subscribe to the YouTube. That way you can learn at your pace, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you're ready, we're gonna be out here for you, okay?
You said go to YouTube.
Huh? YouTube.
You got the YouTube app?
Yeah, I do.
There we go.
Yeah, we have phone classes and stuff you can call, take notes, things like that, and just learn.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Type in Mount Zion 144K. Like MT.
Are you guys the bears and the bees?
CION.
That is a crossover I didn't think I'd want to see. What's that? Was that Bring It On the Space Jam? I'll show you a crossover you want to see. 40 seconds.
So we have classes, the elders teach. We got a camp in Ohio, just different stuff. This is us down here. We've been out here for years. That's me, like when I first started in the camp years ago. We've been out here for a while. Yeah, we got a lot of edification on there and things like that. And we're constantly putting up new things. So. That's a divine appointment. Let me,
Okay, you said it.
You got Facebook? We got a Facebook page too. It's Mount Zion 144K, and it's just the congregation Facebook. So you can see whenever there's a new video, whenever there's anything we got going on, you see it, catch it right there.
And then after you guys do it, you feel a little slum.
This one?
Oh no, just spell it like you know what it is, Natazah? Is it spelled out all the way?
It's always going to be 144.
We're hired stand-up comedians who run this, right? So if the jokes don't work, we're still making money. It doesn't matter. This is practice. This is practice. Speaking of, my buddy is having a key concert at the downtown Grand right behind us at 8 and 10
Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings of all the Lord.
Man's goings is of the Lord.
You ready, homie?
How can a man then understand his own way?
Like you said, I wouldn't have stopped up here if it wasn't the Lord put that spirit on you. You need to hear this.
No matter if you
That's a
drunk or
divine
not, it don't really matter.
Right. That's a divine appointment by the Most High. You know what? On this night, you think you're gonna go out here and party and things like that. Yeah, you can have a little good time, but I'm gonna make sure you know who you are according to the Bible, according to what I said.
That's right. That's
See what I'm
right.
saying? That's how the Most High gets down. He set us up out here to just, even if we only talk to you tonight, it was well worth it.
That's right.
But do y'all live here and go to understand?
We brothers live here, work here, grew up here, everything. We out here all the time.
Joining us, we're giving away $200 cash. We can hang on for a minute.
Let me get
40.
Deuteronomy 7:6 real
A
quick.
minute 40 will get you $200 cash.
So I don't think you heard this when we brought this out.
7:6. Let's go. I love this scripture.
So wait, because I want you going away with any, you know what I mean? Do you still think it's a white man's book? If you do, that's okay. That's okay. We can still go and I can show you.
No, it's not that I think it's a white man's book. It's just like, I feel like white men created everything. So that's why I asked you, is that a white man's book?
Well, but to make you think that it's a white man's book, are you saying like you think that all the prophets in here are white or?
No, like the white man wrote all that shit. It's like not shit, I'm sorry.
No, they didn't.
They wrote all that.
But the people of this book, who are they? You remember? You said the people of this book are white? So the 12 apostles is white?
No, I'm not
Okay.
saying that. I'm just saying the book in general.
There's nothing but black people throughout this Bible. You know that, right? Like literally nothing but black people. Let me get this real quick. Finish that out, and then I want you to get Acts 13:1.
Con.
I want to show you a couple things. I want to show you something.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring
Now,
that
this is
out.
Moses talking to the Israelites.
Oh, now
Let's get
you want to get that?
Okay, all right. If we gotta pull out the scripture, we'll get the scripture. I just want just on a very, very basic understanding level. Do you know the story of when with the burning bush when he stuck his hand in his bosom? When he pulled his hand out of his bosom, what color was it? It was leprous, white as snow. And then he stuck his hand back in his bosom, and then what happened? He turned back to the same color as the rest of his body.
But I need a Bible where I can read.
Hold on, all right.
Not like confusing.
She needs
Okay,
it.
I understand what you're saying, but you'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there. Let me get Acts 13:1.
Y'all
Let
get
me
the
just
nations
get that.
right.
Huh?
Y'all get the nations right.
Acts 13:1.
Because y'all done talked about a lot of stuff.
So look, this lets you know the people in the New Testament that were teaching the Bible and the Israelites that they're talking to and the people of the Old Testament, Christ himself ran with the disciples, right? So that means Peter, Simon, Barnabas, all these would be contemporaries of his, right? All right, so let's hear what they call the apostles and the teachers of the Bible at that time. Read.
Acts chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there were in the church that were at Antioch.
Antioch is where's that now?
Antioch?
Yeah.
What Antioch is talking about is Syria.
Syria. Okay, go ahead.
Certain prophets and teachers,
Now, the prophets and teachers, all right,
as Barnabas and Simeon,
was surnamed Peter. So that's Peter of the Bible. We know who was the rock of the church, right? All right. So go ahead.
that were called Niger.
Now show her, so she don't think we making it
Wait,
up.
that's in the Bible?
Now is this a white man's book? Let me get Songs of Solomon. But what does that go back to? That was our
Peter was the
word.
rock of the church.
That was our word. Now a nigger was like the top, the head dude that was in charge, like chief, big chief.
When they took us to Africa,
Niger, like that, whatever. It all goes back to the same as far as the slang of the word, as far as how they use it. Anything other than that just goes back to meaning black. So it's either they was calling him king or they was calling him black. Either way, I'm cool with that. Look, you just read it. Now, did I make that up or did you read that?
I saw it.
You saw that. Now, let me get Songs of Solomon 1 and 5 and 1 and 10.
Well, Shalom, good seeing you, King.
See you, man. Take care.
I see y'all again, bro.
Good show. Y'all about to show good seeing you, Rock. Yep. I'll be out here next week.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
Man, get his cake. Don't even.
Yeah. Oh, what's the guy who created Marvel?
Stan Lee.
Stan Lee? Stan Lee was infatuated with the Hebrew Israelites. So he used that and he took it to his comics. Black Panther, the Hulk. All of these is Israelites.
Yeah, you know the X-Men is Israelites? Yeah. That's cool. Because look at how we perform and do everything way better than everybody. We're seeming in their eyes to have superpowers. It was mutants. So that's all that is. Then you got MLK and Malcolm X as Professor Xavier and Magneto. One's for
they should run up on the walls.
One's for arms liberation.
Yeah, like Spider-Man. He got that up.
Simple, peace.
I got Hind's leg. The Hind. David had legs like a hind or something.
So that's just a breakdown of
That's the
X-Men. Something simple as that.
What's his name?
Check this out though. This is another scripture to let you know who you're reading about and who you're dealing with in the Bible. Holy Bible. Go ahead.
Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse.
You know who King Solomon is, right? All right, this is King Solomon.
Oh,
I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
He said he's black but comely. Comely means beautiful. You remember back in the 90s they used to have those hair care commercials, black and beautiful? Even Solomon was saying back then, I'm black and beautiful, O ye daughters of Jerusalem. Like, hey, well, I'm fine. Look at me. How could he? We haven't even gotten to what's going to happen to the white man. We haven't even gotten to that part. Go ahead, let me get verse 10 real quick. Now watch this. Now brothers say, oh, you carnal, you shouldn't be having all of this on, right? Oh, you of the world, you shining, you got too much jewelry on, right? That's not biblical, right? That's what people will tell you. You shouldn't want it, right? That's what read.
Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels.
It says thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels. Meaning Solomon had a grill with diamonds in it.
Who taught y'all?
You got to break down the scriptures and wisdom. We have very, very wise elders that we study and go over the scriptures with. Anytime we get stuck on something, look, finish that out, and I'm gonna show you why you didn't see that before. Go ahead.
Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels. Thy neck with chains of gold.
So he had a grill with diamonds in it and gold chains on. This is the king of Israel.
I'm gonna get my sword.
What white person gonna have a gold grill with chains on? Back in 2,000, 3,000 years ago. Come on, man. Who had all the gold and the wealth at that time? We did.
You
look better. Let me get Isaiah 20 hands down. This is why the church can't teach you understand the same thing. Hey, can we get fried food? Can we get fried food again? Yeah.
That's right. What's his name?
Oh yeah, fried food.
Hey, what's the salt scratch? It's somewhere down here. Keep. Oh, you did have it? Okay. She's trying to check. She was like,
yeah, she double check. Make sure y'all reading the real
don't
thing.
Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Double check everything. I like that. So let me get this. This is why the church. This is why they don't actually teach anybody. They just tell you what to think. Go ahead.
Isaiah, what chapter?
28 and 10.
Isaiah chapter 28 and 10. For precept must be upon precept.
So it said precept must be upon precept. Now what does that mean? That means when it says as it is written, or you can find something that's previously the same thing, you should line those two things up and make sure that they're cohesive. So precept should be upon precept, law upon law. You got to filter everything through the law. So go ahead.
Precept upon precept.
They're saying it twice because the people that he's talking to are hard-headed people. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans don't listen. We can come out here and say the kingdom is for you, Jesus came for only you, and salvation is yours and only yours. And they'll keep walking. They don't care. They ain't got no time for the Most High. What they got time to do is go get drunk, drink some Fat Tuesdays, you know what I'm saying? Shake their ass in a little dress, do whatever they got to do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with having fun. We're not saying that. But sometimes there's a time to have fun and there's a time not to have fun. You see what I'm saying? There's a season for everything. Go ahead.
How old are you again?
I'm 30.
How old are you?
27.
I just gotta ask you, how old are you?
We're taking it down to a minute 44. 20 seconds off of that. So it's a minute 4.
What they got to do with brother knowing?
Because
A minute 40.
I'm 44. And when I went to Sunday school, I didn't learn none of that.
They not gonna teach you that.
Because look, it just said precept upon precept. Let me show you what I mean. Let me get Romans 9 and 13.
I went to school with Jerry Falwell.
And then let me get Malachi 1 and 2. And then we'll bring it out. We'll bring it out. Yeah, I got you. Romans 9 and 13? And then I need Malachi 1 and 2 or 3. One of them.
Okay, so this whole Corona stuff, y'all believe
Hold on one
it's
second.
man-made too? Y'all believe it's man-made too?
What's that?
It's both.
Oh, Corona.
It's man-made, but it's still of the Most High.
Yeah. Let me get 2
Most
and 3.
High is cleansing out this
What's
earth.
most high because it's man-made?
Hold on one second. I want to answer this real quick, and then we can get back to that, right? So, now, the Bible said precept upon precept. Let me show you what a precept is. Let me get 9 and 13.
Romans 9 and 13.
What that said?
As it is written.
As it is written. So you can find the same thing somewhere else previously in the Bible. Go ahead.
Jacob have I loved,
Jacob have I loved, the Israelites. That's who our forefather is.
but Esau
Esau, his brother, have I hated. Now let me get that Malachi 2 and 3. Now this is the precept for this. Go ahead.
Malachi 1, verse 2. I have loved you, said the Lord, yet ye say, wherein thou shalt loved us. Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
There you go.
Said the Lord, yet I loved Jacob
Love Jacob
and hated Esau.
and hated Esau, just like we just read in Romans. Who is Esau? So if they don't do that in the church, if they're not showing you and proving everything that they say and backing it up with other scriptures, because they'll bring out what, man, 4 or 5 scriptures the whole time you're talking. Since you've been here, how many scriptures we don't do? Because we're not trying to hide nothing. We want you to go home and crack open this book and look for yourself. And hold on. Well, I know I drank a little. Did they really say nigger in the Bible?
They did.
See what I'm saying?
That's like, wait a minute.
And that's what it's about. Coming out here and showing our people the
Why would
truth.
a black man?
Why would a black? Because it didn't mean the same thing back then as it means today. Just Esau's whole job is to take everything that's righteous and right and twist it. Just like the swastika that the Nazis used, that was our symbol. That's a lily. Did you know that?
What?
That's a lily.
Flower.
They tell you it's a star.
They tell you it's a
that.
star.
Hey, let me get that in 1 Kings.
She has to go
Decoration
on that
of the lily.
one.
And then let me get that in
You telling me this right here is a lily?
That's a lily. It's a flower.
But he has 2 of them.
A lily has 6 petals.
3.
4.
Have you ever seen a lily after it's bloomed?
5.
No, I got 4. 4 times 3. I mean, yeah. 4 times 3. That's 12. It stands for the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's like, they're all trying to
Look.
It's a lily.
I know you used to the cross.
Hey, Azaria. Azaria. The lily in 1 Kings, when they're talking about decorating the throne.
You got him too?
First king. With the lily.
I'll find it.
I wish I could
Why would you
get on
say
my
this is
phone.
a lily? Why would you say that's a lily?
You got the Bible out? Type in lily.
Here it is. I got
You
it.
got it?
Explain to me
Type in
why
lily.
1 Kings
Shalom.
7 and 18. 7 and 18.
This might wear a suck.
1 Kings 7 and 18. So it's either 2 ways you can look at this. It's either when you flip the pomegranate upside down, Or the lily when the lily is fully bloomed. Now I'm gonna prove it to you. Go ahead. Now this is the king's seal as well. It's also known as the shield of David, but it's not a shield. They just had him on the shield, so they called it the shield of David. 18. Now listen, right here.
For the 12 tribes.
Go ahead.
2 Kings chapter 7 and verse 18.
First Kings.
First Kings 7 and 18. All right, 1 Kings chapter 7
Look.
and verse 18.
Hold on 1 second. See how to shape? You don't have to have one. Yeah, you don't have to have one. Yeah, right. Where yours at?
1 Kings chapter 7.
We get it.
Right here.
I'm learning.
And he made the pillars and the 2 rows about the one neck.
Now it's talking about the temple. It's talking about the decoration of the temple.
But
Hold on. Go ahead.
This is like
To cover the chapels
when I watch
that
scary
were upon the
movies,
top.
that's Satan stuff.
Okay, so is it telling you what was placed up there? Go ahead.
Oh, wait.
with the pomegranate.
The pomegranates.
And also, and so did he for the other chapel.
Keep going.
And the chapter that were upon the top of the pillar
What did they have?
were lily of work in the
It was
pillar.
lily work. That means they had the engravings of the flower. You know why? Hey, I need to find that in there's in Apocrypha because it's the Most High's favorite flower. And of the field one lily. Yeah, of the field one lily.
Satan grabbed hold of
That's
that.
devil shit.
No, it's not.
Listen.
It's Satan. I'm telling you, when I watch movies,
Right.
it's Satan.
But they also told you that Jesus is white.
She talking about.
Oh! She was like, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, hey, we wouldn't lie to you, sister. We wouldn't sit out here, you know what I mean, when we could be doing anything. Brothers got families and stuff like that. We wouldn't
But
be
how do
here
you get lilies out of the stars?
Look, he just showed you what the lily looks like.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get a scripture that lets you know that the lily is the Most High's favorite flower.
Check it out.
Of all the flowers of the field, one lily. Just count the
Count 6.
But look, there's another one inside, so that's 12.
Count the points. Check us out. How many on here? How many on the inside?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
No, it's 5.
No, it's not
It's
5.
that, you can't see that one. It's
Look,
right here.
look, no, look it.
Look.
It's right there.
Show me the 6th one.
Look right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right. It's on the inside.
3 on the bottom, 3 on the top. That's 6.
And that's not even the lily that's indigenous to Israel.
No, it's
the
not.
one that's indigenous to Israel is all white, and it looked just like this.
We just saw
Y'all really
this one.
messing my head up right now.
No. Your head was already gooked up.
We bringing it right.
Cleanse
Yeah, that's right.
But he was hiding his.
No.
Yours is already out. He just pulled his out.
But he got earrings. You didn't catch that?
All right. That'll represent. I'm gonna get the grill.
Come.
Y'all gotta stop.
That was awesome.
Why do you have 4?
Second Ezra's 5 and 24.
For each year I've been in the truth. I got a new one.
Second Ezra's
Each year I've
5
been in the
and
truth.
24.
So I've been in the truth for 4 years.
Second Ezra chapter 5.
Look, listen.
I didn't wear them
Now,
today.
this is why it's the lily and not something else. Listen.
Second Ezra chapter 5 and verse 24.
What that say?
And of all the land of the whole world,
In all the land of the whole world, what did the Most High choose?
thou hast chosen the one pit.
The one pit, okay? Which
Of
is,
all the flowers there,
what did the Most High choose out of all the flowers in the world? What's his favorite?
I found a lily.
one lily.
One lily.
One lily.
So there we go.
Not a rose.
Now all that is just a symbolization is that the top of the lily, you're looking down on it. That's it.
Where's yours?
Dang, now she banging on where yours. You supposed to have one?
But
I'm
here,
just saying, he has his, and then he pulled all his out. You got mine.
over righteous.
That's funny. That's the spirit right here. And they're gonna Moses staff. No. What I'm saying is
did you know that's in the Bible? That came from the Bible. You know that, right? Let me get Numbers. It was like 15.
Hey, everything in there. Honestly, everything.
Hold on, let me double check.
Everything is in there. Look, that's how
The snake on Moses' staff.
It might be 5 and 9 or 15 and 9.
Medical Bible. I didn't know it was in the Bible.
Man, that's Moses' staff. When he turned into a serpent.
Is that called a fiery serpent?
No.
Then the Egyptian said, I got, that's why you see the two staffs from down with two snakes. That's the Egyptian staff. Ours is that. No, that's not it. That's ours.
That's Moses' staff with the serpent.
They stole it and made it.
On their way to Israel, yeah. Yep.
And it's right there on your head. Look, everything is in this. And don't listen. You gotta come back home.
I know. I just didn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you
I've
something.
been there. I just didn't know. Hey, what you want?
You got flyers?
I got my sword.
It's a rock.
There was, I don't know what they were doing, but they sent serpents among the camp and they bit everybody. And then everybody, niggas was dying left and right. And then Moses, they told him to put a serpent on the grass and hold it up. And everybody that looks upon the serpent is going to be healed. And that's why they have that for healing, because Moses did that. You see what I'm saying?
That and healed the Israelites, that's right.
Type in Moses.
cash and he can hang.
Oh, I'm checking my sword right here.
Serpent on the.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you better believe that Bible. The way things are shaping up,
grass palm or something like that.
you got this, and you got your brother. You get lost in the scripture, you get somebody else. We'll go to the. Sorry.
He's able to hold on for 100 seconds, a minute 40 minutes.
Damn, that was way off.
Look at this. The additions. That they took a step fix that the Quran y'all reading to.
Nah, Bible.
I see them on Meta over there.
You know the Quran tells you to read the Bible, right? You gotta know all of it. So you identify with Muslims. How's that working out for you? It's alright. What made you be a Muslim? I started reading. We don't got a Quran, huh? Anybody got a Quran on their phone? Hey, I'm sorry, you got a Quran on your phone?
Oh, I got the precepts in here though.
I got all the precepts.
I ain't got the Quran.
I got the precepts. I just wanted to show these brothers something. I just wanted to show him something. All right, hold on. All right.
Hey! Our people should worship wood and stone. Give me this. Our people should worship God and stone.
Yeah, he knows that.
Oh, he knows that one? So what did he want? Israel?
I got these scriptures right here.
Y'all know how to read Quran.
But we read the Bible.
But you know how to read Quran.
It's right here.
It's a plagiarism.
Right
Just like that on your wrist, they stole.
You know the Quran says that we're the chosen people too, right?
No.
Show her that.
No, stop it.
He's got 1 minute left. 1 minute left.
The Bible is the best book on the planet.
Hey,
But I thought it was written by the white man.
Because we speak his language. That's the only reason. No, honestly, that's why he.
This the book of Sirach 2 and 122. Oh, children of Israel.
children of Israel.
Remember my favor, which I have bestowed upon you, and that I prefer you over the world.
That's the Quran.
Chapter 2.
I think it's the Quran.
Which
Call
one?
2:122.
It's all right.
Where it says that it says in there, plain as day, that the children of Israel are the Most High, Allah, whatever people want to call him. He chooses the Israelites over everybody. Just like we read in Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Okay, the Israelites are chosen over everybody.
So what?
26 and 19 or 45 and 16.
You gotta, if it don't say that, if it don't say, if they took out that verse where it says that they was called nigger, if you go to Jeremiah 14 and 2 and it don't say that it's black,
I got this
that
from,
means that they changed that verse and took stuff out. That's why we read from the King James.
No.
King James has everything still in it.
They fall off, but you
Or
just
and
take
then
them
you
back
get
on.
you get an apocrypha. That's the other book that they took out in the 1700s.
Right there, the apocrypha.
That's right here.
That's one of them.
That's a lie.
That really happened. Look, 1946.
Yeah, this an older one. This yeah, that's an older one. This is older. It says the same thing.
$200 down for you to your hand.